What's good, everybody? We are back with another reaction, and today we will be reacting to the new Venom trailer number dos. I've been looking forward to this movie. I was a little iffy about it at first, not because of the whole I want Marvel to have it or whatever, or that's gonna mess. Why are you doing a Venom movie with no Spider-Man? How do you do this? Like, I don't care. Like, if it's a good movie, it's a good movie. It's not. We'll see. But I was always optimistic about it. Never, you know, judged it on just because Spider-Man wasn't in it. They got competent writers. These people do this for a living. Like, let's see what they do first before we judge it. Let's everybody take a step back and calm down. Let's calm down right quick, and let's see what they got before we go in assuming things, prejudging, stuff like that. Now, I liked the first trailer. It looked pretty good. I liked the look of Venom. Pretty much what I assumed they were gonna do. They kind of went with who drew that? Was it his name McFarlane? The guy who created Spawn? Was his name McFarlane? Fairlane? I can't remember. But the design he did for Venom with the whole, the eyes and like swirling and all that stuff. He's all big and veiny, like a huge penis. But well, I remember they kind of tried to use that as their focal point, like to what they want to design, and I thought it looked pretty good. I like the tone. I know a lot of people. I like he looked like he was sticky. He looked like wet, and I thought that's how the symbiote should look. But without further ado, let's just watch the trailer and see what they got. Let's get into this. Damn it. Alright, here we go. We are Venom.
I'm Eddie Brock. I'm a reporter.
I'm Steve Rogers.
I always seem to find myself questioning something the government may not be looking at. I found something really bad.
What's something really bad?
And I have been...
Eddie.
Who said that? Taken.
Well, you better call Liam Neeson and take it.
Look around at the world. What do you see? A planet on the brink of collapse. Human beings are disposable.
Oh, wow.
Like
Yeah, piece of
and
shit.
symbiote combined. This is a new race, a new species. A higher life form.
So it's very human in there.
What do you want from me?
Oh, I think that's cool.
You'll find out.
I'm so sorry. We cannot just hurt people.
Oh, that looks creepy.
Look into my eyes, Eddie. The way I see it.
Ah.
We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, Venom can heal himself.
Do we have a deal?
Venom sounds like Satan.
Pancreas. So many snacks, so little time.
Ooh. Ah.
That power, it's not completely awful.
You have no idea how much you're scaring me right now.
It's not completely off, especially when you become an anti-hero.
And you just might survive.
Guys, you do not want to do this, trust me.
You better kill a bunch of people.
Giant leaps will always come at a cost.
Oh, okay. He kind of looks like anti-Venom a little bit. the design for the other symbiote.
We will eat both your arms and then both of your legs, and then we will eat your face right up your head. You will be this armless, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street like a turd in the wind.
What the hell are you?
We are Venom.
Okay, Venom's a cannibal?
Oh, I have a parasite.
Wow.
Name is Chen.
That's one hell of a parasite. Oh my god, that shit was crazy. Oh, it's too dark down here. Not too bright. It might be a little too bright. Yeah, that's fine. But that shit looked pretty good. Like, I mean, I was still wanting to see it. So, I mean, I'm not like, oh my God, God exists or something like that. But it looked really good. Like, I liked his look. I like he kind of looks more proportionate, because that was one problem I used to have with the comic books. Where like his legs looked so much smaller than his upper body, and he just looked, to me, he looked weird. Like, I was like, I know if you make his legs big like his upper body, he just looks even bigger. But it just, I don't know, that always bothered me when I see stuff look unproportionate like that. Like, a person's upper body look like, I see that in the gym when I see guys and their legs are like, you could tell they don't work their legs. All they concentrate on is their like chest, back, and arms, and their stomach. That's all they concentrate on. And they look so weird. I was like, you look like you look like you had, like you were paralyzed. You got replacement legs or something. You know. But I like Tom Hardy. I remember he had some criticism about how he sounded. He did sound a little weird. I don't know why. It sounded like he was doing a voice. But that's how he sounds. Well, I won't say that's how he sounds, because he has a British accent. But he did sound a little weird. I don't know. Maybe his American accent he was doing just sounded weird. I don't know. But I thought it was okay. I mean, it did sound weird, but it didn't bother me. Like, I was just, when I first heard, I was like, the voice is doing it interesting. I wondered if that was his choice. He's okay, that's fine. A fine American voice accent, and then, or was it like the director said, I want you to sound like this, and he kept going, and they said, okay, that's perfect. That's what I want. But that's what this. If the movie's good, because I hear people saying, I'm not going to go see this movie because I want it to fail and stuff like that. And people like that, I do not like. Like when you want, there's people working on this movie. You know, I mean, I know they already get paid, so it's not like they're, if you don't go see the movie, ruin their careers or something like that. But the fact that you like, I'm not going to go see something just because, oh, I want to see Venom in the MCU, and it's not part of this, so it deserves to be at Disney with MCU, and Sony should just let, you know, Disney, I almost said DC, should just let Disney just do everything, and they should just sit back and collect money. Yeah, but that's not how their business is run. They want to. Plus, they're like, we can make money off of Spider-Man in the MCU. And because that's almost guaranteed money, because people gonna go see it regardless whether they think the movie's bad or whatever. People say, well, it's Marvel, so I'm gonna give them a chance to go see it. And they can still make money on their own because they still own those properties. They can still use some of those properties. Like if Marvel says, you know, we don't really plan on using Venom anytime soon in anything. Or they say, yeah, we do plan on using them. They might be doing something kind of similar to what DC's doing. DC's like, hey, we can do a Joker movie with Jared Leto in the DCU, and we can have Joaquin Phoenix play the Joker in his own standalone movie, which is like kind of like a origin story of the Joker. And they could do that, except this is that's on the one umbrella with them just doing different things. Sony is a completely different company, and Disney's their own company with kind of using the same thing. They probably said, well, you can't use Spider-Man. Spider-Man is probably like, hey, you know, Spider-Man's in Marvel universe now. I mean, yeah, you own it, but we prefer if you didn't. You don't want to confuse people having two Spider-Man. Now we can have Venom later, redesign him and all this stuff, or they might not even have Venom. They could just have the black suit and not have Venom. Because like in this, they have Venom with no Spider-Man. So I hope they don't. Did they have that that spider on his chest? I didn't see it. Because I was looking for it, I didn't see it on his chest. Okay. Eyes, lungs, pancreas. Okay, he doesn't have eyes, lungs, pancreas. Like it, he doesn't have. I was like, that kind of doesn't make sense. 'Cause I remember saying something where I don't know if it was a rumor and somebody just made up or something, but they was talking about how he's supposed to have the spider on his chest. I was like, that doesn't really make sense. I mean, you're gonna do a separate movie to where Venom exists, but there's no Spider-Man connection. Why would you have a spider on his chest? Because in the comic books, it's mean like the symbiote was kind of getting back at Peter Parker for basically abandoning him, and because he was driving Peter crazy and making him, you know, ultra violent, making him, he's very violent and he very aggressive, so it made him do a lot of dumb dance numbers. But but he cast him off. Then Venom got a hold of Eddie Brock, and Eddie Brock hated Peter Parker. Venom hated Peter Parker and Spider-Man, so that was the perfect combination. But the Venom symbiote still wants to go back to Peter. It's using Eddie as a means to an end to kind of embarrass Peter. Say, see, I can go get this human and make him better than you, and do. I mean, he's not doing the exact job. He's not like, I'm doing a better job than you are at being a superhero. But I'm going to make your life a living hell to the point where you just completely break down, and then in your weakest moment, I'm going to jump back on you. You're going to love it. That's kind of what it seemed like they were going for in the comic books.